Of course, we are commemorating the rededication of the temple in the 2nd century BCE, long over 2,000 years ago. And we light candles to commemorate, well, first the story, of course, is Judah Maccabee and his small band of Hebrews defeated Antiochus, and they went into the temple and they saw that it had been defiled. And so they cleaned it up and they went to light the story goes, they went to light the eternal light, and there wasn't enough oil, so they went out and they had one vial of oil that hadn't been despoiled, and they put that in and they went out and they went to get more oil, and they came back 8 days later, and lo and behold, that one vial of oil had lasted for 8 days, and that's the miracle of Hanukkah. And that's also why we eat latkes, because they're made in oil, and we need enough oil to make enough latkes for 8 days. So we've lit the candles earlier, and I meant to read this. We reach out over thousands of years and link ourselves with the Maccabees, the Jewish heroes who fought for their national and religious freedom. At the same time, we link ourselves with fellow Jews from generations past all over the world who observe Hanukkah by lighting the menorah as we do today. By practicing this tradition, we reaffirm our commitment to strive for freedom for all and to preserve our rich Jewish heritage for the generations to come. Okay, I have another Hebrew song. And this one is about the dreidel, the sivivon, the spinner. And we know we have 4 letters on the dreidel: Nun, Gimel, He, Shin. Nun, Gimel, He, Shin, which stands for Nes Gadol Haya Sham. A great miracle happened there. And we spin that dreidel, and this is also a Eastern European custom. I start out slow with this one because I usually have the kids come up and dance around and spin like dreidels. So Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chag Simcha hu la'am, Nes Gadol haya sham, Nes Gadol haya sham, Chag Simcha hu la'am. And then I speed it up a little bit. Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chag Simcha hu la'am, Nes Gadol haya sham, Nes Gadol haya sham, Chag Simcha hu la'am. And then I go even faster. The children are spinning faster, and the parents are looking in horror. Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Chanukah hu Chag Tov, Sivivon, sof sof sof, Chag Simcha hu la'am, Nes Gadol haya sham, Nes Gadol haya sham, Chag Simcha hu la'am. And if the children have not all fallen over from spinning too much, I might even do it faster than that. But well, we'll leave them spinning right now. As I mentioned earlier, I do have a song by the same composer that wrote Oy Chanukah, Oy Chanukah. His name was Reevesman. It's called Zin Don Lichtelach, Light the Candles. And I am going to change my hat, since this is a Yiddish song. I'm not going to change my hat back every time because then it would be old hat. So here we go. And this is one you don't hear as much. I like to include some of these older songs so they don't get lost. So, Zindan Lichtalach, light the candles, the shining candles. They should burn one after the other. Yehuda should live forever, and we should be at ease and celebrating our freedom for 8 days, and we'll sing for 8 days. So. Zindan Lichtalach, die Geschehene, ze zullen brennen. Ene noch eine, du Jehuda, ewig lebst du, achtet zufrieden, singen wir jeden. 8 Tage ganze klingt unser Schier. Dai 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 dai. Zindan Lichtalach, die Geschehene, ze zullen brennen. Ene noch eine, du Jehuda, ewig lebst du, achtet zufrieden, singen wir jeden. 8 Tage ganze klingt unser Schier. Dai 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 dai. Zindan Lichtalach, light the candles. Well, I know this is a song that everyone will remember. I have some surprises, though. Let me get my guitar tuned back. This is probably the #1 song that you hear at this time of year. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body, with legs so short and thin. When it is all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play. Well, even my Sunday schoolers got a little tired of the same verses over and over again year after year. So we made up some new ones, and here's how those go. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of soap. I'll spin it in the bathtub, it will not melt, I hope. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of soap. I'll spin it in the bathtub, it will not melt, I hope. I had a little dreidel, I made it out of straw. It went 80 miles an hour and it broke the speeding law. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of straw. It went 80 miles an hour and it broke the speeding law. Well, I had a little dreidel, I made it out of sand. When I tried to spin it, it crumbled in my hand. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of sand. When I tried to spin it, it crumbled in my hand. Had a little dreidel, I made it out of schmaltz. When I tried to spin it, it did a little waltz. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of schmaltz. When I tried to spin it, it did a little waltz. Well, I had a little dreidel sitting on a shelf, and if you want more verses, you can make them up yourself.